Yeah. So my voice is clear, all of you? Yeah. So today we'll discuss practical number 7. I think the geometric distribution by using direct method. Okay. So put the heading fitting of geometric distribution. Otherwise, simply geometric distribution. Geometric distribution. Geometric distribution within brackets direct method. 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 Within brackets direct method. So I have already told fitting up any distribution means what you will calculate. You have to calculate expected frequencies. So geometric distribution means first you have to learn what is the mass function of geometric distribution, what is the mean of geometric distribution, and what is the variance of geometric distribution. Okay. So first I will tell you mean of geometric distribution. Just listen. So mean of probability mass function of geometric distribution is given by P of x equal to, you know the formula, P into Q power x. P into Q power x, where x equal to 0, 1 to so on, infinity. So this is the geometric distribution mass function. Here if you observe P is the parameter, and if I know P value, I can calculate the Q value. So only one parameter is there, but you require variance. I will tell you why you require variance value. So what is the mean of the geometric distribution? Mean of the geometric distribution is Q by P. This is the mean of the geometric distribution. If you observe here, if I know mean value, I cannot calculate P or Q value because here unknown values are 2 are there. So that means you cannot calculate P, you cannot calculate Q if I know x bar. So that's why you require mean value as well as variance value. So variance of geometric distribution is nothing but Q by P square. The variance of geometric distribution is nothing but Q by P square. That means how you will get P value? P is nothing but the same concept. Suppose P is nothing but x bar by variance. If I do x bar means Q by P, variance means it will reverse. Reverse means what is the P square by Q. Then Q get cancelled, P get cancelled. So that means what is the P formula? P formula is nothing but mean divided by variance. So P formula is nothing but mean divided by variance. So that means x bar equal x bar by sigma square usually. Here already I have told only parameter is P. Only parameter is P. So Q can be calculated by using Q equal to 1 minus P. Q equal to 1 minus P. So step number 1, what you will do, you will calculate x bar. What is the x bar formula? Summation fx by n, and you will calculate sigma square. You know the formula 1 by n summation fx square minus x bar whole square. You will calculate these two formulas. This is the first step. And then step number 2 is you will calculate P. P formula is x bar by sigma square. And if I know P value, I can calculate Q. After that, direct method means I will calculate all the probabilities by using direct method formula of geometric distribution. This is the formula. And after that, last step, what is the last step? Expected frequencies can be calculated. F of x equal to n into P of x. This step is same. That means first step is same for negative binomial and geometry. X bar you have to calculate, sigma square you have to calculate. Then second step varies. Second step you have to calculate P by using x bar by sigma square. Q is nothing but 1 minus P. And after that, direct formula you will use. You will calculate all the probabilities. And after that, final step is nothing but expected frequency. This is same for all the distributions. Okay. So now write down the problem. Practical number 7. Practical number 7, geometric distribution within brackets direct method. Within brackets direct method. Okay. So write down the problem. Write down the problem. Fit a geometric distribution. Fit a geometric distribution. Fit a geometric distribution to the following data. Fit a geometric distribution to the following data by using direct method of geometric distribution. What is the problem? Fit a geometric distribution to the following data by using direct method. Simply write direct method. Fit a geometric distribution to the following data by using direct method. By using direct method. Write down x values, f values. Just I am writing here. X is the first row, f is the second row because you are writing the problem. Write down the x values 0 to 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0 to 6 are the x values. Now write down the frequency values 120, 120, 48, and next frequency 20, 20, and next value 7, next value 3, and next value 1, and last value is also 1. Last value is also 1. Okay, so this is the problem. So fitting of any distribution means what you will calculate? You will calculate expected frequencies. Okay. So write on the aim. All of you write on the aim. I hope you have written the problem. Write on the aim first. Write down the aim. To calculate expected frequencies. To calculate expected frequencies to the given data. To calculate expected frequencies to the given data by using direct method of geometric distribution. By using direct method of geometric distribution. By using direct method of geometric distribution. Direct method of geometric distribution. Now aim is completed. Now write down the formula and procedure. Put the heading formula and procedure. Formula and procedure. Okay. So formula and procedure. What is the first step? First you will calculate mean and you will calculate variance. Same as this. Okay. Right. Step number 1. Calculate mean and variance. Step number 1. Calculate mean and variance by using calculate mean and variance by using next line x bar equal to what is the formula? Summation of x by n and sigma square equal to 1 by n summation of x square minus x bar whole square minus x bar whole square. Now step number 1 is completed. Next step number 2. Step number 2. Right. We know that mean and variance. We know that mean and variance of geometric distribution. We know that mean and variance of geometric distribution. Mean and variance of geometric distribution is given by next line x bar equal to q by p. X bar equal to q by p. And sigma square equal to q by p square. These are the formulas. Q by p square. X bar equal to q by p and sigma square equal to q by p square. So therefore p equal to x bar by sigma square. X bar means mean by variance. P equal to mean by variance. Otherwise simply x bar by sigma square. If I know p, I can calculate q. Excellent. Q equal to 1 minus p. Step number 2 is completed. Step number 2 is what you will calculate? You will calculate p value, you will calculate q value. So p is nothing but x bar by variance, q is nothing but 1 minus p. Next, step number 3. Direct method means you will use only mass function. Okay. So right. We know that, step number 3, we know that the probability mass function. Of geometric distribution. The probability mass function of geometric distribution is given by next line. Is given by p of x equal to, what is the formula? P into q power x. P of x equal to p into q power x, where x equal to 0, 1 to so on. So on means infinity. Okay. 0, 1 to so on. So direct method means you will use only this formula and you will calculate all the probabilities. Okay. Last step. Step number 4. What you will calculate? You have to calculate expected frequency. So last step. Right on step number 4. The expected frequencies can be calculated by using external f of x equal to capital N into p of x. F of x equal to capital N into p of x. Capital N means frequency total. Okay. So these are the steps that are required to complete this practical fitting of geometric distribution by using direct method. Okay. So I hope you understood. You understood this procedure. So can I go to calculation part now? Yeah. So begin the calculation. So put the side in calculation. So for calculation, some data is given to you. So calculation means make it as column wise x values and f values. So you require mean value, you require variance value. So fx is required, fx square is also required. So those are the 2 columns you have to get. Okay. So you will get it. That means what is that? X is the first column. Just I will make here. X is the first column. I hope you can able to see the board. Okay, right. I will write here. X is the first column and F is the second column. Now you know X values. What are the X values? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the X values. You know the frequency values: 120, 48, 20, 7, 3, 1, 1. Data will change in the examination, but procedure is important. How to solve this one? Okay. So you require Fx, and the last column is Fx square. So these are the columns required. So simply take the Fx total, Fx square total, and frequency total. So these are the totals required. So can anyone tell me what is the end total? You got frequency total. Yeah, frequency total is 200. Kaplan value is 200. Now multiply F into X. 0 into 120, 0, 48 into 1, 48, 20 into 2, 40, 7 into 3, 21, 4 into 3, 12, 5 into 1, 5, and 6 into 1 is 6. Just add the values, Fx values, and tell me the total. So Fx values you got 0, 48, 40, 21, 12, 5, and 6. If you add, what is the answer you will get? Yeah, 132. 132. Similarly, do Fx square. Fx square, how will you do? Fx into X. Fx into X. These two columns should be multiplied. 0 into 0, 0. 48 into 1, 48. 40 into 2, 80. 21 into 3, 63. 12 into 4, 48. And then 5 into 5, 25. 6 into 6, 36. So what are the values you will get? 0, 48, 80, 63, 48, 25, 36. Those are the values you will get, and take the total and tell me the answer. What is the total you will get? Yeah, 300. 300. Now I finish the table. Now I can calculate step number 1. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is nothing but you have to calculate the mean value. Yes, I will write the mean value here. X bar equal to, what is the formula? Summation of X by N. Formula is not required. For understanding purpose, I am writing because already I have written in the formula position. So directly you can do, otherwise you can write the formula Fx by N. What is the Fx total? Fx total is 132 divided by N value. N value is 200. So I have already told after point consider 4 places if possible, otherwise 2 places, your wish. You can consider 4 places or 2 places. So I will in the textbook has given 2 places, so I will write 2 places. If you want, you can consider 4 places and you can do the same way what you have done in the previous distribution. I will write here for X bar value. Can anyone can respond? X bar value. What is the X bar value you get? Yeah, 0.66 or 0.67. Yeah, 0.66 I will write. So X bar is finished. Similarly, you can calculate variance. So variance formula, sigma square equal to 1 by capital N into summation Fx square minus X bar whole square. This is the formula. So 1 by capital N means 200. And then Fx square total. What is Fx square total? 300 minus 0.66 whole square. So you can consider after point 2 places, because mean I have considered 2 places. You can consider 2 places. Otherwise, if you want, you can consider 4 places also. No problem. P value, Q value anyway we are considering 4 places. Probability also we are considering 4 places. Can anyone tell me the value? Yeah, 4 places also you can tell me if you have. You got the value. Yeah, 1.4 places. Okay, right now. 1.0644. 1.0644. If you want, you can consider this one also 4 places. You can do it, no problem. 1.0644. Now you can calculate the P value. So step number 1 is completed. Step number 2. Step number 2, you can calculate P and just I will write here. Step number 2. Step number 2. So we know that P equal to, what is the formula? Mean by variance. So mean is 0.66 I have taken. If you want, you can take in 4 places. You can take 4 places. 1.0644 is the variance value. Now you can calculate the P value here. So tell me after point 4 places. After point 4 places, you can tell me the P value. Yeah, 0.6201. 0.6201. If I know P value, I can calculate Q value. What is the Q formula? Q equal to 1 minus P. That means 1 minus 0.6201. So simplify it after point, consider 4 places and tell me the Q value. Yeah, what is the Q value got? 0.3799. 0.3799. So now I know P value, I know Q value. So mass function, if you observe, what is the mass function? P into Q power X. I know the P value now, I know the Q value. Now I can find out the mass function and I can calculate the probability 0 to 6. So this is about step number 2. Now write down step number 3. Step number 3. I will write here step number 3. Right, we have what is the formula? P of X equal to P into Q power X. This is the formula, P into Q power X, where X equal to 0, 1, so on means up to infinity. So that means what is the P of X equal to, what is the P value got? P value is 0.6201 into Q value. What is the Q value? 0.3799 whole power X. In this problem, what is the X value? X value is 0 to 6. X value is 0 to 6. So for this particular problem, X equal to 0, 1, so on 6. 0, 1, so on 6. So this is the formula. Because you are applying direct method, so directly you will calculate all the probabilities by using this formula. X value is 0 to 6. How you are getting X value 0 to 6 in this problem? X value is 0 to 6. So can I continue? I hope you understood. Now this is a simple calculation. Put X equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will get all the probabilities. So after point, how many places you have to consider? You have to consider 4 places. So first we will start with P of 0. We'll start with P of 0. So I will calculate first P of 0, put X equal to 0 here. So that means automatically we will get P of 0. So that means what is that? P of 0 equal to 0.6201 into 0.3799 whole power 0. P into Q power X. P into Q power X. X value is 0. Anything power 0 is 1. So that means what is that? 0.6201 into anything power 0 is 1. So that means what is the P of 0 value you are getting? P of 0 equal to 0.6201. P of 0 is equal to 0.6201. I hope you understood. Okay. Now same concept. Now X equal to 1. X equal to 1 you can put. So that means what you will get? P of 1 equal to, just I will write here, P of 1 equal to, this is the formula, 0.6201 into 0.3799 whole power 1. Anything power 1 is that number only, just multiply these two numbers and tell me the answer. P of 1, after point consider 4 places. After point consider 4 places and tell me the value. P of 1 value. After point consider 4 places and tell me the value. Yeah, 0.2356. 0.2356. 2356. Now P of 1 is completed. P of 1 is completed. Next go for P of 2. I will change here. I will write P of 2 now. So P of 2, X equal to 2. So formula is same, 0.6201 whole square you will get now. Whole square. So simplify and tell me P of 2 now. Simplify that value and tell me after point consider 4 places. P of 2. Yeah, 0.0895. 0.0895. 0.0895. If you multiply, you will get 0.0895. Now P of 2 is completed. Next go for P of 3. So P of 3, I will change here. P of 3. So now I will get P of 3. So you have to calculate P of 3. That means whole cube you will get. Now tell me P of 3 now. So P of 3 equal to, just multiply those values. First do cube and after that multiply with this value and tell me after point 4 places. After point 4 places. P of 3 you will get. P of 3. Can anybody? P of 3. 0.0340. 0.0340. Up to 6 you have to calculate. Similarly, you have to calculate up to 6. Next P of 4. P of 4 equal to 0.6201 into 0.3799 whole power 5. Sorry, whole power 4. So X power Y option or Y power X option or cap option will be available in the calculator. You will have these options, or Y power X or X power Y. You can use that option and you can calculate this value. After that, you can multiply this value. Tell me P of 4, anybody? After point, how many places you will take? 4 places. Tell me the P of 4 value. Yeah, 0.0129. 0.0129. Now P of 4 is completed. Next you have to calculate P of 5. So just I will write here P of 5. That means whole power 5. So automatically you will get P of 5 value. So after point, tell me 4 places. After point, tell me 4 places. Yeah, 0.0049. 0.0049. 0049. 0.0049. Okay. Yeah. Now the last value P of 6. I will write here P of 6. So x equal to 6 means you will get whole power 6 here. Now you will get P of 6. After point, tell me the 4 places of P of 6. P of 6 equal to 0.6201 into 0.3799 whole power 6. Yeah, 0.0019. 0.001. So now I know all the probabilities. I know 0 to 6 probabilities. So step number 3 is finished. So what is the last step? Last step is nothing but expected frequencies. This is same for all the procedures. So expected frequency, how will you calculate? X is there, F is there. Next column we require P of X. Next column we require F of X equal to N into P of X. Okay. So right. Step number 4. The expected frequencies can be calculated. The expected frequencies can be calculated in the following table. The expected frequencies can be calculated in the following table. The expected frequencies can be calculated in the following table. First column is X, second column is F, third column is P of X, and last column is F of X equal to N into P of X. F of X equal to capital N into P of X. Capital N into P of X. These are the columns required. So already you have calculated the probabilities. Just substitute the probabilities. You know the N value. What is the N value? 200. Just multiply 200 into every probability you got. So I hope all of you got the probabilities. What is the P of 0 probability? 0.6201. That is the first probability you got. And after that 0.2356. Already you got the probability. Just write down the probability. Probability 0.0895. And next one 0.0340. You can cross check whether you got these probabilities or not. 0.0129. Next one 0.0049. Next one 0.0019. So these are the probabilities you got. Just every probability into N value. What is the N value now? N equal to 200. For this problem, N equal to 200. Just multiply 200 into every probability. And after point, how many places you will take? 2 places. Now tell me the first one. What you will get? 200 into the first probability. 0.6201. Yeah, 124.02. 124.02. Next 200 into next probability. Yeah, 47.12. 47.12. Next 200 into next probability. Yeah, 17.9. 2 places also you can consider if you want. Okay. Next 200 into next probability. 200 into next probability. Yeah, 6.8. Next 200 into next probability. 0.0129. Yeah, 2.58. 200 into next probability. 0049. Yeah, 0.98. The last one. 200 into 0.0019. Yeah, 0.38. Now you can make it as round figures. What is this value? After point 0 is there, so 124. So after point 1 is there, so same number 47. So after point 9 is there, so more than 5. So next number 6.8 means 7. Next number 2.58 means next number 3. So 0.98 means 1. 0.38. If 8 is there, if you want to add 1 here, this is 0.4 only. So less than 5 means you get 0. And take this total. This 1, 9, 19, 26, 29, 200. I think exactly will get 200. Exactly will get 200. Exactly will get 200, I think. Exactly will get 200. Okay. So now the calculation part is completed. We have calculated the expected frequencies. So aim is you have to calculate expected frequencies. So I have calculated. Just I will write that expected frequencies in the inference. Write on the inference now. Inference. From the given data, the expected frequencies. From the given data, the expected frequencies. From the given data, the expected frequencies by using. From the given data, the expected frequencies by using direct method of geometric distribution. By using direct method of geometric distribution is given by next line 124, 47, 18, 7, 3, 1 and 0 and 0 and 0. So this is the practical of geometric distribution by using direct method. So I hope you understood this practical. Direct method means you have used direct mass function formula to calculate all the probabilities. So in the next class, what we will discuss geometric distribution by using recurrence relation. So I have already told the difference between direct method and the recurrence relation. Direct method means you will apply the formula for all the values. So recurrence relation means only P of 0 you will use by using PMF. Remaining probabilities you will calculate by using recurrence relation. So in the next class, I will explain geometric distribution by using recurrence relation method. So just go for search for what is the recurrence relation method of geometric distribution. Okay, I hope you understood this one. So I will end this session. Tomorrow we'll continue.